Hey everybody, it's the one and only TB1. Come back to another video. Now today we got a Miami Heat video. I said in the last video that we're not going to be talking about individual players that much, and is that player actually good? Videos, we're going to be doing them a little bit, but not going to be doing them all the time. But we're going to talk about the whole entire team. And the Miami Heat is a team I've been wanting to talk about. So let's hop straight into this video. All right, so you already know what team we're talking about. It's the Miami Heat. And first thing I got to say, this Miami Heat team is a really good team. We're going to be talking about, are they contenders? So, yeah, I believe this team is a really good contender because Bam Adebayo did aggress as a player from last year. He's a first-time All-Star. They did end up going with a sign-in trade for Jimmy Butler. And I got to say, that was a complete steal for the Miami Heat because 76ers ended up getting Josh Richardson back, and I believe some other assets, but going from Jimmy Butler, away from Josh Richardson to Jimmy Butler, I believe that's a big upgrade. And to be a team that's fourth in the East from a team last year that was barely like, I believe they were 9th or 10th, which is it's a really good jump. So of course they're above the 76ers and they're below the Boston Celtics. Now, the two teams that's above them, I don't believe they might catch them because this is Milwaukee. They're 46-7. I don't believe nobody's going to catch them. 46 win percentage with Toronto on a tear. 15-game winning streak. In the last 10 games, didn't lose one. On road games, they're 19-7. Home games, 21-7. I know we're not talking about the Raptors, but the Raptors is a pretty good team. But going right back into Miami Heat, since they had the trade, they only went 5-5 on a one-game winning streak. Now, when this video was made, they were on a one-game winning streak, so it may change. On the road, they're not that good on the road, which is very surprising. I know I'm just talking about how their team is. I'm gonna get to the individual players. Just give me a second. On the road, 13-15. That's not that good for a team. But if they can keep the 4th seed, and going into the playoffs, they're going to be solid because they're going to be going on the road for 2 games, but stay at home for 2 games. All throughout this year in their home, they only lost 3 games. Now, if they can keep the 4th seed or they can move it to the 3rd seed, you're going to have home court advantage. If you can win them first 2 games and just really try on the next 2 away games, you can actually 4-0 a team. Right now, they're looking to play the 76ers, and I don't believe they would 4-0 the 76ers, but I believe that they will beat the Philadelphia 76ers. I believe in a 6 or 7 game series. So they will have at least 4 games at home. And so since they're really good at home and on the road, Philadelphia 76ers are not that good. They're 9-19, but at home they're really good, 25-2. You're gonna have to hold them off at home since your record's way better than them from like on the road compared to what they are on the road. So going to the individual players, they have some solid players like Duncan Robinson. He can space the floor, hit the 3. He's highly respected at the 3-point line. You have to step up on him. If you don't step up on him, he's just gonna light you up from downtown. With Jimmy Butler, he's a floor. He's like a point forward. He just changed his style to like kind of a LeBron type, and he's dotting people up. And they acquired Jay Crowder, that's a really grit and grind guy that will play really good defense. Derrick Jones Jr., I don't really think you could play him through the playoffs. He's more of like a regular season show guy. He don't really do that much in the playoffs or that much that will be effective in the playoffs. They got Goran Dragic, a veteran that I think can at least put up 15, 14, or 13 points inside the playoffs. Bam Adebayo, he's never been in the playoffs, so let's see what Bam Adebayo do. You already know Jimmy Butler is an established player inside the playoffs, so you know what Jimmy Butler will bring to the table. And they got a young guy in Kendrick Nunn that haven't been in the playoffs. I believe he was drafted, I think 2-3 years ago. I don't know if he's that young. Kendrick Nunn doesn't play like a rookie. He plays like he's been in the NBA for like at least 5 years now. Because you feel like it looks like he's already established as an NBA player. And Kelly Olynyk, he can space the floor, but not that well as he used to space the floor back in back when he played with the Celtics. But with this team, are they contenders? Yeah, they are. They're contenders in my eyes. I don't see any team beating them but Toronto and Milwaukee. And you already know why Milwaukee beats all teams, man. Milwaukee's just a very crazy team. Even on the road, Milwaukee is 21-4, and at home they're 25-3. That's crazy. That's just really crazy to me. In Philly, how I said, they have really big guys, but at the same time, the Heat got big guys, so you're just gonna match bigs with bigs, and then it's gonna be like who can outscore and who can keep their composure on the end. And like, so for the second round, right now, how it's looking, it will be Indiana and Boston. So I believe Boston could actually win that one if Victor Oladipo doesn't actually start shining. That he can beat the Boston Celtics. They're 15-10 on the road and 22-5 at home. But I can still see this Miami Heat team beating a team like the Celtics. Now, I already answered, are the contenders? Yes, this team is highly contenders. And that's basically it to the video, guys. If you did enjoy the video and you like how we just switched it up, hey, make sure to leave a like. That just tells me that y'all enjoyed it. And make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Guys, I'm back, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.